So, buzz the door.
Who is it?
Tiala.
Oh. And she opens the door for you. Come in.
The Asari catchphrase.
Sasheska's in the living room if you want to take a seat.
Thank you. Have you met my friend?
I don't believe we have met. Dr. Panova. Alanya Desiri. A pleasure.
I've known Alanya for quite a few years. We went through academy together.
Oh, that would explain things. Please, would you like something to drink?
I've just had something, thank you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
If there's any more that you can remember, and actually just to see how she is.
She's still trying to catch up on the last few decades of history.
Yeah.
It takes a while. She's
still.
She's getting better at walking.
That's
We've
good.
attached some muscle stimulant devices to her legs in order to combat the atrophied material. So we're hoping that she'll be fully mobile again within the next month.
That'd be good. Good to get her out of here and out and just about seeing what this place
Oh,
is
she
like.
can walk, but she needs the
Yeah.
devices attached at the moment. So. But she hasn't revealed anything
So I'm in no rush.
extra. Have you come across something?
Yes.
Go on.
I found where the doctor is. Or it was.
Okay. I mean, we know she was on Luzia from the recording.
She's still there.
Okay.
Possibly.
Possibly.
You have a name now, though, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have a name.
Hollandia Zadana? Whereas previously it was Nunzio Malola or something?
Helania Zadana.
Sedania. XD.
A&A.
What's
I don't have it
note
there.
taking with my shit writing is a bad idea.
It's right there.
Oh, look at that. How do you not know?
I forgot that was the name. I had it written beside it. Doctor.
He had a name written down, but not who it
Yeah.
was.
His name.
You've
You
got
meant
her name.
Zeus?
You know where she might be.
You were drinking with Thor.
You can't go. In
I can't go there.
Well,
That
that
didn't
wasn't
stop
you, that
you
was
last
them.
time.
Yes, but we only just got out of there last time, and really they don't want us back.
Yeah, because when we go, we're going to be announcing it's us,
I have an idea.
as opposed to Giuseppe Krakowski's
Yes.
traveling zoo team.
I have an idea. Have you thought about using the resources at your command to, I don't know, maybe send out a false report that a certain Tiala Diara was spotted at another place in the Asari space on the opposite side of...
We have
It was
talked
actually
about
my
that.
plan to go with her and send Rosa and him to Ilium on one of the other ships.
And then perhaps your...
And make a big deal about the
Justica
Sidewinders
friend.
coming to Ilium.
That was we've talked about that. The other one I've talked about is I need to make another persona. I need prosthetics, something that like a burn or something that people sort of shy away from.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean I can change your markings but you still look at.
Sometimes people will wonder why you didn't just get surgical. I mean, unless you make it look like it was a fresh burn.
Says
I mean, I suppose that could work.
a universe with Logain in it.
You are a fresh burn.
They never fixed my face properly. I've still got bits missing.
You could get those repaired.
And how come it hasn't been done? It's
Well,
too
haven't you
late
done
now.
it.
Or I mean I could have it so they are burned and it's more of a badge of honor for my I'd have to act differently, obviously.
You have to be a hardcore, rough, tough mercenary.
Yes, Logain's gonna love this. I haven't suggested it to him yet, which is... It's going to be a hard conversation.
Logain's already got a persona for you. It's human. It involves a wig and skin colouring. Literally no one will think twice.
I never see it coming. I mean, you could use a multitude of options. Although,
Yeah.
you know, if you make things too complicated, it's more things that can go wrong.
That's exactly right. I mean, if I suggest that I'm somewhere else, it's just better if they don't see me there. But if I go there as another person, it would be better. And say I'm somewhere else. But we'd be needing to get into a Surrey space, so having another persona while I'm there and also somewhere else, and proven to be somewhere else, which I should be able to do.
Okay. You know she's somewhere on Lucia, but that's a big planet. How can you narrow it
We
down?
have a hospital.
We have a hospital where she
Got a checkup.
got a checkup place.
So that would be the nearest hospital to where she lives. That would give you
It's an
a
area.
700-kilometer radius.
Also, the
perhaps?
person who did the checkup's name would have been on the file,
Yeah.
so we can question them.
And we know the doctor who did the checkup. So
Ah. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure how much I can help in this, but good luck.
thank you. So we'll go through the next room.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
I'm getting there.
So where are you up to at the moment in our history?
I've got about 40 years to go.
Oh, I thought, okay. Nothing major happened, but if you haven't seen it,
Humans. So, have you had any luck?
oh, I was just saying to the doctor, yes, I've managed to get a name for the doctor and a location, which she was not long ago. So, unfortunately, it's getting there to see her. It's the problem. Because as far as I know, she's still on Lucia.
Oh,
Yeah.
she hasn't left the planet.
As far as I know, but it is a place to start.
Does she have any idea that you're onto her?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. I was going to say you might want to act fast if she does.
No, my sources are pretty good. That they're very good. Wouldn't have been caught.
Yeah.
It's literally impossible for them to for that specific thing. Not because they just happened to have a pirate base and we showed up, which is how they're actually going.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, just thought I'd come see you and spend some time with you. Because I'm guessing she came in.
What do you know about when you had similar things happen to you?
Well, again, it didn't really happen to me.
I mean, you had a disaster.
We had a disaster, and I don't remember much about it. I know, if things happened, I got blamed for it because I was the only one that survived.
Because you were a pureblood.
Yep. And that just made things worse.
Do you have any luck looking into that whole thing about the tree?
Sorry.
Remember I had this brief memory of Dr. Goback talking about the oldest tree on Thessia. Did that help at all?
I clean forgot about that. Sorry, we've been rather busy and things have been very hectic.
I understand.
So he mentioned something about the tree, did he?
Yeah, he It's just something I remember him saying. It came up a few times, but I think that's why it's one of the few things I remember.
I don't know how I would find out about that. But if it's about purebloods and us surviving, because it wipes out everybody else.
Well, it turns them into
Zombies.
Those things.
Well, at least we know that somehow we can, save them now.
Yes.
I mean, if you ever come across any more, you'll let me know, right? So.
Yes, no, you'll be the first one to know. Well, you and the doctor. At least then we can get more information on it. Which is why I want to go see the doctor. Probably wouldn't like the visit.
Well, don't do anything too reckless.
I'm not reckless.
Whatever
Don't
you
say a word. Anyway, we'll just chill for a while.
Okay.
A few hours. Just give her pointers of whatever that she's watching and
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you do that for a while.
Yep. And then it gets late and I'll just
Eventually leave and then
head
call
home.
it a night.
Yeah, call it a night, head home.
What about Crane?
Yeah, well, because with the armor thing, if I needed a workbench, I probably would have just called up. Well, I would have tried Logain, and that wouldn't have worked at the time, right? So I would have.
It probably would have initially, because when you first called, he probably wouldn't be in the theater.
Okay. So I would have beeped Logain on the intercom.
Oh, hello.
Logain, do you mind if I use the workbench on the ship?
I don't have a problem with it.
Can I get on the ship?
Well, then you should just be able to use your access code to get on board.
Just checking.
Okay, so you would have
so I
done
would have
that.
done that.
We've got to remind, don't go to the cockpit.
He can't get in anyway, it's locked.
Don't try.
And I'll kill him if he tries.
She is programmed to kill people who try. Literally, if someone tries hacking that panel, air leaves. Oh, I can't get in. I'll try hacking the panel. I don't care if you're supposed to be here or not. Goodbye, air.
Then I have to call Logain on the intercom to talk to the other Logain.
I'm not
so
kidding.
you
We take
basically-
security extremely seriously.
That probably will take you until like very late at night to
Yeah.
get done, but you will, with that roll you had earlier, but you will get your armor done.
Neat.
Okay, so then everybody calls it a night, and then early in the morning, Logain will get a call from Rosa.
Yeah. Basically, beep beep beep. Can we meet up somewhere? Where are you? Apartment? Is the apartment good?
I don't want to go to Shanxi, Admiral. I already killed all my humans.
Logain, job.
What? Yeah, you have reached Logain. Always alert, always vigilant. I am the Knight.
Are you at the apartment now?
Who's asking?
Rosa Rodriguez, another Sidewinder. New one.
Oh, yes, the human. You meet me in the kitchen in 5 seconds. Off.
Okay.
Leave room. Run to kitchen. They're not here.
Goes back to me.
They lied to me.
Ah, okay.
Okay, driving roll because you're trying to get there fast.
Everybody get some news.
Okay, let's see. Does she have an accident herself or just cause somebody else to have an accident? Okay.
A 54 vehicle
I can't.
pile-up.
You end up you have to suddenly turn to avoid somebody and end up having to perform a crash landing on top of a nearby building. How damaged?
The building where the human president was staying was destroyed today by a human terrorist. Professional anti-terrorists group Sidewinders leader Logan said, "I've never seen that human before, but they look evil." Right, we'll change the background of that one to a no-fill.
Okay. Your craft has taken 38 points of damage.
How much HP do they have?
39.
Like 100.
That's not even that bad a crouch.
I'll just buff it up.
Did it on her card ding demerit points?
I mean, so you... Do you continue to race there, or do you just...
No,
take your time
because
there?
the car might break worse. And there might not be a convenient building.
Yeah. So yeah, you arrive, and then as you go to get out, there is a voice that says, "The car has been detected as being damaged. Please pay 800 credits in order to compensate for the damage."
Fine, bill me. Yeah, he's not in the kitchen.
I am in the kitchen.
Oh,
I don't have a bed to go to.
He's sleeping on the kitchen bench.
He's thrown on the bench.
It was slightly cold, so he turned on the oven near his feet.
I'm going to be making a fancy chocolate cake. 2 layers.
Ooh, okay. He's ambitious.
Shit, okay.
Now he has to roll.
12 on dice.
That's right, you don't have a cooking.
I don't have a cooking skill, but because I've traditionally done exceptionally well, I feel that 12 should become a 97.
You've been
Well, any lopsidedness to the cake can be made up with icing thickness.
True
That's
fact.
not how.
So, yes.
No, actually, my mother would kill me if she knew.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
I have no son.
That's what Dad's been saying.
You're no son of mine.
That's what Dad's been saying.
He's saying it now.
Where's Logan's cooking? Here we go.
It's in the kitchen.
No one beats him in the kitchen.
I'm going to get some points in cooking.
Nice.
Every time you do cooking, you get points and skill.
I've discovered.
So you'll eventually
I've
get...
discovered a sweet exploit with skills. If you keep using them, they get better.
Imagine that.
Fucking hacks, yo. I'm like a Ray over here. I'm optimizing various things.
Just like utility skills, like cooking.
Yeah. Little roleplay skills.
So yeah, you smell chocolatey-ness coming from the
Okay.
kitchen.
You're, you're no son of mine. You won't have left us behind. You're no son of mine.
Okay.
Oh.
How did you drop it?
No, I caught it with one hand. Sorry, I thought you were a human.
I am a human.
Another human.
So say Logan always keeps those counterfeits inside his ingredients just in case.
There's another one inside the cake.
You've never seen that. You've never seen that clip of like making a soup. So you add like the water, the meat, the powder, and a gun.
American cuisine.
How too basic.
Okay, just got a heads up from a friend of STG friend.
Uh-huh.
You remember how my brothers, I'm kind of looking for them?
Yes.
One of them has been found. I would like to go and get him. And remember how you had that mission you were looking to do? Same place. Same goddamn place.
Well, this is convenient and not another word that begins with C. Rhyming with bon try. Another mini very real word.
Of the bum traps.
Yes. Well, I'm guessing you want to go and get your brother, and while we're there, why not do the other thing?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Well, I'll have to wait till I finish making this cake, which can take up to 6 hours. It can! Unless we assume
you're gonna cook both parts separately.
Separately.
Wait for them to cool. Ice them.
Unless
and then
we consider the super future to have special time-saving devices which would shorten that time significantly.
Good.
It's not done. But I will, while that's going, wait, what time is it? In the morning. It's like stupid early, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send a message to all of the Sidewinders.
Okay.
Attention, Sidewinders. Please assemble in the kitchen. Then your Omnitools all played the Avengers theme.
Why so early?
Ask Rover. Continues to make
Roll.
cake.
Roll?
Yeah,
Simple
roll.
immediately.
I've just got out of bed.
6 hours we can go.
Just TL the weird.
Well, no, they might have to
Fuck
get
all.
prepped.
Well, you know, it'll be skimpy bed stuff. No bonuses, but it'll be skimpy bed stuff.
Again, my
Alright,
camera doesn't
so
make any
hello.
noise, but I'm just doing that to let you
Ah.
know I've taken a picture.
Okay. But
These will sell well if I
remember how we
money.
really
It's not that urgent, Tiala. You can get dressed.
we would thank you.
God, Rover, it's like you've never seen a person before.
So I'll go get dressed into my fitness gear since I don't know anything else.
3, 2, 1.
God damn it!
More skin is showing.
It's actually
How does someone go from sleepwear to regular wear and have less covered? I'm not complaining,
I realise this.
but it seems to be discomforting the human. They have some kind of primitive hang-up about people.
She's aiming them right at me.
What?
I don't understand.
Okay. Look, the SDG work we were promised that
Yes.
would send us in elite paid off for the first time. They know where one of my brothers has been sold at a slave market. Definitely their human matching his description has been sold, and it's the same place that we were looking at going for the perdition colony.
Well, that sort of sums that one up, doesn't it?
Looks like we're going anyway.
So I just walked out because I got changed into my armor before I came. What do you need?
Did you sleep in there?
You know that planet you didn't want to go to because it was too dangerous?
Yes.
Rover, tell him his bad news.
One of my brothers has been spotted there, so I have every intent of going there and buying him back.
Well, that's that then.
Pretty much.
I assume that's the most successful chance we have of getting them there if you just purchase them. It is a slave auction.
Do you know where?
I have the colony. I imagine they don't have too many humans.
We need a disguise.
Fortunately, I've been thinking about this.
So have I. I was talking to the
Well-
good doctor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there was one other topic I mentioned there that said that the Sidewinders have a bounty on their head in that particular.
Well, yeah, that's why we need disguises.
Really, why? No, why the bounty there?
I don't know. It just cropped up because she said that there was a bounty. There may be bounty hunters there that are specifically looking for the Sidewinders.
Disguises, then. Just one disguise a trial. Hang on a minute. Disguise kit.
That's the whole kit sitting on a... What, that won't work.
I took it out of the disguise kit and put an afro on his head. What do you think?
Why do you even have that?
What? Does he look like him?
He doesn't look like anyone!
Hang on.
What?
Dark glasses?
No, dark glasses.
Dark glasses.
What do you think?
Do Drell have hair?
No.
I think this may draw more attention than actual...
Yes, but will they think he's him?
I think they'll think I'm trying to look like someone else.
Good point. Give me the afro back then.
Now you can- I feel naked without it.
I got to experience hair.
I have an alternate face painting scheme and can stoop and wear other stuff.
What I need is more. If I have to take my helmet off, which I will, face markings. I've done it before. I was thinking more prosthetics, maybe a bird
I
or
see.
something.
Oh, I was
Something that would make them look away, which would mean I'd have to.
change your skin color completely.
We've still got that pirate ship, right? So we still have.
Well, that's what we're using. Yeah.
Yeah.
So part of that cover story was I said that Asari was very sick. We could make her look very unhealthy.
Ah, an
Well-
illness victim.
It could have come well, but it's left marks.
Purple skin will look better with these pustules. It will.
I know.
You won't be able to wear your armor.
Obviously.
We have some Void Wraith armor, but that might attract attention. I
I've got
suggest wearing the Scorpion.
armor.
Well, that and there's probably that Asari's clothes or personal effects still on the ship. So if she was pretending to be her,
No, the problem with pretending to be her is someone that may know her.
if we do up your face right so you're sick,
And
If you
then
your
actually use
voice.
prosthetics, you could
I think it's the question thing. What if they ask?
look like
if
Walker.
I
Remember
look-
that time on Ilium? You know, that time on Ilium.
Which one? I've had a lot of times on Alien.
No, that time that me and you went up to the bar that time. Huh? Yeah. The bar.
depends how sick you are. I said you were sick enough that we had to emergency medevac you back instead of taking on passengers.
It might help with the other thing too. We could always, if someone walks up and says, "Hey, you're that," we can always pass it off as a coincidental likeness.
If you think this will work, I'm still skeptical about.
I'm all about giving us opportunities for hilarious roleplay.
Okay, she's got, just as point of reference, sky blue skin, purple facial markings, and yellow eyes.
I
Hello,
don't have the
eyes.
yellow contacts. I'll have to go out and augment my disguise kit. Tiala, take care of that. I'll give you a list of things I need for my disguise kit, including, now you, human, as you're part of us, Afro.
What was the facial marker? Sky blue skin, yellow eyes.
Yes.
Purple facial markings.
Afro.
I mean, you've seen her, so you would know what.
Ridiculous
the pattern
earrings,
would
dark
be
glasses,
as well.
and I'll need to get you a disco suit.
Couldn't it?
Didn't we have Phoenix armor? Did we have Phoenix armor? Put you in bright white armor?
Yeah, it was. No way, I don't think you had Phoenix armor, but you saw some on the show.
Oh no, I bought some for him
We've got a
Did
set
it?
of
and
Yeah.
repainted
We've got
it
a set
to
of
dark.
We've got a set of onyx armor. Is the best we've got.
Oh, send the onyx armor. Okay, I'm going to grab the onyx armor. Get me some.
You already
white
have onyx armor in your apartment.
Okay, get me some white armor dye.
Before this plan developed so far, they have seen me before and think that I'm like on her crew.
Someone is wearing the afro.
You
I
could
vote
wear the
Craig.
afro.
No, I will be wearing an enclosing hood. Yeah, I'll just give you a list of shit you need to buy for the disguise. I'm cooking a cake and can't go anywhere. Baking a cake.
But that's the other thing I was going to discuss with you is actually getting a persona, a more permanent persona. As in,
Well, we do need to develop one.
Yep. So if I be a gruff mercenary,
Well, once my cake is finished doing, I'll head down to the Turia Military Academy and get some of the, and see if there's a contact there I can use to plant your identity in the system.
that'd be ideal.
Work it up, get it to me by the time this finishes setting.
Oh,
No, you can't have any.
It's so slow.
No.
But it's getting bigger.
There's something else.
But it's getting
I went
bigger.
and visited the doctor last night,
Oh, yes?
and she mentioned, the doctor was of the experiment was focusing on the oldest tree on Thesia.
Well, who's the oldest family? Family tree?
Would I know that?
Who's got the bloodline
Actually, I
that goes
would know
back
that,
the
wouldn't I?
furthest?
You can make a roll to see if you know it off the top of your head.
Speaking of tree,
And since
Right.
you're... Hang on, I'm going to add some more information so you can do a reroll. And since you're a pureblood, and that's got to be part of it, then one must assume that we're talking about the longest line of pureblood Asari on Thessia.
Yeah, but it's not a normal 8.
It's better than 3.
You don't know just off the top of your head.
You probably just extranet it though.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yep.
Well, go ask Navina. That'll be weird.
Alright, I'll go out and get the gear. I'll also go see if the gun's ready.
Logan,
Yes.
would it be possible to modify the visor to project a holographic image over top? So when someone looked, while I was wearing the visor, when someone looked at me, it wouldn't look like I was a drow.
Problem with hologram technology is that it all looks like holograms. So it would look like a holographic visor. But I can make it look like a vicious death's head or a demon face or something like a mercenary might have to intimidate people. Then they'd be not really looking so much at the fact you're a Drell, but at the fact that, oh, that guy's a badass and fits in with us here.
Even something like that would be good on this mission.
Yeah, give me the visor. When I'm finished doing the cake, I'll whip that. It shouldn't take too long. It's just a bit of holo programming. And I have a CAD tool here with this skull face on it that I used for my take armor. I'll just mod that. Now this does, however, it is going to draw slightly more power, so, you know, your armor will need recharging more frequently.
We'll only be using it for this mission,
Like
I imagine.
maybe 10 minutes earlier than would otherwise be necessary. Please tell me that's it. I can finish my cake now.
Yes.
No.
And that's the finishing spoon.
Yeah, so you keep making the cake, and
And what are they doing?
yes, what
Well,
are the others? See, I know
let's
the
see.
others going to.
It's good because the gun takes an hour per mod.
Yeah.
Well, they've had all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have worked on it all night.
They have assistants.
But yeah, no, it would be really in the morning. So you guys have about an extra hour before Logan's done with his cake.
And by that time, they should have brought all the equipment I asked
Which
for
I did.
back. Right, so cake's done. Okay, now you can eat it. After your shower. Don't want you greasing up my apartment.
Priest trail.
Right, so that onyx armor is now white. I've whited the onyx armor. And I've made it sort of blotchy so it's like urban camo. You know? So you've got the onyx
Trying to
underneath and the...
There was
thing
that
there.
one in the game that had.
Your armor's not immediately recognizable enough so you can still use it if we need to. You're not here. You're
Used to the Onyx.
still using Scorpion, so that's fine. I'll do his visor on my CAD. I'll like take that up with an electronics roll, I guess you want. I'll take 10 on that.
Sure.
So you now have like a sort of army of 2 little skull face thing going on, like and it's like slightly animated, so it's like a thing when you talk.
Yeah.
And the eyebrows will like go down and that if yours do, and so it's like capable of basic emoting, so you don't lose your charisma bonuses.
Yeah.
Holography is a serious thing. If you're gonna do it, you got to do
And
it
he should be
right.
like, yeah, man!
Right. The last thing I'm going to ask you is: do you have a preferred color? I would suggest yellowish green, because that way it'll sort of blend and fudge up his face detail a bit more. But if you want it to stand out, I suggest like a white or a red.
Probably something closer to my skin color to make it.
Yellowy green. Skeletal color. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little tin full of this black powder and a like a damping brush, and just dab this over your face before you go. It'll make it a slightly darker color. And thanks to these little luminous spheres, which give you a natural glow.
And then Logo pauses and goes, I'm not gay.
You've already said you're going to take care of your own disguise, plus I don't think anyone knows you're part of the group yet, so that's fine. Logain's disguise. So I'm blacking out everything except like this jaggy tooth skull pattern which will be just in white.
Yeah, because
Which
it'll be
is-
in that kind of natural.
Yep, which is
complexion.
normal. And I'm going to put in some. I'm going to put in one blue contact lens and one contact lens that is cybernetic eye.
Okay,
I'm also going to put some detailed damage around there cosmetically,
like it looks like you've had the eye out.
the eye out.
Yeah.
I'm also going to restore the tips of my
Yeah.
blown off bits. And then hopefully Tiala has also purchased for me a sort of long duster coat with a hood.
That's what you gave me a list
There's
for.
one on a pole just outside the apartment. You just have to.
Yep. He said it, it's happening, I don't have to pay.
Meanwhile,
I'm kidding.
hair tie.
Okay, I want a Sephiroth coat with a hood though. And something and like a bit more closure. I would also like. I also want her to go to a costume shop and buy me bandoliers of grenades and ammo blocks and thermal clips and shells and all that shit.
You look like
Just
a
like
real
lots,
badass.
and a big backpack, which I will
Okay.
just fill with have weapons
So
sticking,
the trench coat will probably be
which I guess the team
About-
fund can pay for.
80 credits.
Wow, I got to buy more trench coats. You want a trench coat?
Make part of the
backpack
I
will-
already run around murdering people with swords in a setting that has guns in it. I don't need to be more edgy.
It's
You want
probably
a
about
blonde wig?
another 30 for the backpack, and probably about another 30 again just for all the bandoliers.
Wait, can I get real bandoliers and just put like prop stuff in them? Because then I can use the real bandoliers later,
Ammo belt. Yes.
like ammo
Yeah.
belts and that. Can I get those?
Ammo belt has a
You
price,
can
and
get
yes, you
real
can.
ones from the
Neat.
same places that you buy your.
Can I have
your
another?
stuff.
Also buy another like 5 grenades and put them in the belts, because now I can carry more grenades for nothing.
You don't need to buy any grenades, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I don't want to deplete our reserve just for a show.
I don't think you're going to delete it much, but by all means.
How many grenades do we have?
Well, I haven't got the list from the new base yet. I'm guessing there's a few grenades from that.
You got well over 100 grenades from.
Oh, in that case, don't buy grenades.
As I said, I
Just give
haven't,
me
I haven't got the new
grenades.
list
You
yet.
mentioned their armory.
Yeah. I
So
don't-
everybody at least had 2 grenades on them, so that was like.
and then you need the store of
That's like-
grenades.
Right,
Yeah.
so this is going to be Duster. I'm going to call it my outfit. And it will have enhancements of nothing and more enhancements of nothing. And I will put that it's got tons of ammo belts. Plus 5 grenades.
It's very rad and cool.
Has a
Radical?
hood. And I'm going to, because this is a new coat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it out on the ground, and I'm going to have all of the Sidewinders and Tess with her greasy boots walk up and down on the coat for half an hour
Okay.
to age it,
Why do I have to do this in high heels for?
because it's sexy. You have the legs for it.
But why is Hirokin doing it too?
Because he's got the legs for it too. Because unlike you, he knows how to walk in heels.
Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe.
Little
heel toe.
turn.
I don't know, but I've been told Logain's coat must look real old.
Hello.
If you put a hole in it, I will bury you in shit. Sound off.
Who's shit?
Tessa's shit. Somehow that's worse. It's chocolatey and nutty.
The greasiest.
The greasy.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
You know, I could actually see real use for this duster in the future. Also, wait, I've got other boot. Oh shit! Grav boots won't be able to come with me. I won't have my little stealth sockies. I have little rubber oversoles for my boots that reduce noise.
Right.
You know how like the SAS use the softest rubber sole boots, even though they go through 3 pairs a week.
Yeah.
I'll give you a sheet with a new name on it for my
Okay.
new persona.
What do I need to call you?
Well, you got the ship captain's name.
Oh.
Yes, we do.
That's that one. But I'm talking about the other persona. The new one I'm going to make.
Alyssa,
There are like
L-I-S-S-A,
170 personas. Just pick one.
V apostrophe S double I-K.
Just don't pick Mara. That one's a penis monster.
And my cover identity for this thing, because I might as well do me at the same time,
Is it
is
Lisa?
going to be Yeah, Jed Perfectus. That's gonna be the next name.
Yeah, that sounds very Turian. It does.
The last part certainly does.
Yeah, I am your future. When your DNA sleeps, it dreams of me.
So,
And you will be...
Nudrel.
No, that's dumb. Because he can't go around calling himself Crane, because everyone knows Crane is like Hirokin's much cooler brother.
Everybody knows his Crane.
Here we go. So you need to be... Stab Stake Iron? What's a Drelly name? Isaias Kipril? Is that okay with you?
Some terrible drow name.
It does all of them.
Toshiro
It does.
Fune is an actor.
It does all of them. It's a bad name generator, but it gives you get
You
your
of
brain
course
moving.
will come up. We'll already have your note. Right, I'm going to head off to the Turian Military Academy.
So this is
Okay.
that's the name for the new Valian.
Valen.
Valen.
By Valen's name. What a name. You know that was actually just
Vabura.
like Commander Sheridan or Sinclair, whatever his name was. Vabura.
Vabura.
Cool, that doesn't sound like a sex toy.
It is meant to be a tough.
I would have called you Big Boosa, but... I'll head to the Turian Military Academy.
Okay.
I will not crash.
Because you're not trying to do anything fancy.
Everything I do is fancy, but...
I don't see a top hat and monocle in Loghain right now.
I could go get one. Do you want me to go get one?
So you arrive at the academy.
Yep. Right.
Excuse me, can I help you?
I'm wearing face paint.
Yeah!
Oh, the disguise.
Oh, of course, go right in on, sir.
Right. Where is their intelligence division? Because they will have a guy.
You have to walk through like 20 doors
Yeah.
that all like open in different
do.
ways. Yeah!
Son of mine, no.
And then the one is
Set
an
me
elevator that makes you go down.
Talk to me. Look me straight.
What's this
in the
device?
Whoop.
Turian intelligence, the only intelligence that isn't an oxymoron. How can I have to?
Datapad. These identities. I need them put in the system. That's my
See.
clearance and ID and everything.
Oh. Just one moment. There. Done.
Well, you're good.
I would have been faster, but I had to get clearance.
Understandable. Thank you.
No problem. Good luck. Well, there's just this rusty door hanging off its hinges just there that leads right outside.
This old Western style bun.
I'm surprised you didn't ask the code of silence.
I almost did, but that would be stupid, and then he would have been like, well, who is this clown? Right. When
It's
I,
super serial with Turian intelligence.
when I get back, I'll be like, so here are your IDs. They were in the system. Don't blow these.
No, this one here's for later.
Yeah.
I've already got an ID at the moment, so I'll be dressed up like these two with my scorpion armor.
No bonuses this time, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Well, except for the bonuses that are inherent with the scorpion armor.
The one-off.
Yeah, that's
no Tiala.
25% chance of crits just not
Yeah, but
working.
it's unfortunately the bonuses are still.
You're still freaking yes. I
Yeah.
know.
I mean, like, chances are, like, with Scorpion Arm, chances are you just die before you get crits.
Right, so, does everything have everything does everyone have everything they need?
Uh-huh.
Is she
Chew your
coming?
food.
Wash. Clink. We're even.
For now.
There will be more.
More tears to the cake. Oh crap, you want the other ship filled.
Is there a workbench in the other ship?
There's a workbench in every ship. Normally.
Is
There
there
was a workbench and there would have been a workbench in her ship.
Good. I'm going to go into my office, lock the door, go over to my desk, activate the comm unit, and call Sergeant Tadami.
Good morning, Logan.
Good morning. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
No. Just doing some paperwork. I can still do it while I'm talking to you.
We are leaving for a cruise on the pirate ship.
Interesting.
It turns out Rover Robibez has got family that's turned up there.
Oh.
So 2 birds, one. It's now actually worth doing.
Of course. Be very careful.
I've touched you. Care.
Well, if you get caught, there's a whole bunch of stuff that the enemy could find out.
No, there isn't. We'll die first.
I hope so.
Thank you.
She's showing love.
And the only way she knows how, with bitter
I hope
hatred.
you die.
It's a shame I couldn't get hold of Tiala before you left. I did have some more training that I wanted to do with that.
Oh, we just had 6 hours we wasted. Oops! Well, if you want to speak to her now, I suppose I could get her to communicate with you.
I'm assuming you're leaving soon?
Well, I've just got to get my current projects all loaded aboard the ship so I can work on Drelly McDrellface's armor while I'm in transit.
Oh, I will get you just to pass on one message to her before...
Of course, you can count on me.
She needs to stop bloody telling all your enemies that she can do what she can do. Her greatest asset is surprise.
Ah! Yes, I had wondered about that. I'll pass on this stern admonition.
When she gets back, tell her...
Although I would point out the Void Wraith should already know it was in her file they have. That's why they chose her.
Yes.
They also seem to know about you.
Well, that would actually make sense now that I think about what you said that computer could do. But where they got that information from, now I'm curious.
I'm just saying you might want to tighten your
That wasn't
security
supposed
belt.
to be on any official hospital records.
Well, they know. Actually, I don't know that they know from that record. I only know because because the commander mentioned that
the
Asari
doctor.
on the doctor. The Asari
doctor
doctor
did.
mentioned it on the station.
Because she was the one that brought up about my ability, and then
And then said they
Said-
would have
Yeah,
taken another
so
one.
yeah,
but
actually,
she was
I
too
will say,
dangerous.
actually, we don't know that it was in your records at all. But the Asari doctor put 2 and 2 together and mentioned an Asari in
And
C6.
she's
So
with Tyrius at the moment, I believe.
you can trust him. He's awesome.
I would like
He's
to think
almost
so.
as cool as me.
Yes, but pass on to Tiala next time she's on the Citadel. I want to move up her training onto... She needs to start her... How shall I put this? Attempts on people who are unaware. Because there's a big difference between using that skill on people who are prepared for it and doing it undetected on people who have no knowledge.
I will pass all of this on.
Thank you.
The room explodes.
Sorry. Just before I hang up, I'm going to be like, and when I get back, we're going to see the sequel.
No!
I'll collect up the Drell armor gear, put it in my in my project case.
You're in my trail case.
Give it time.
Drellskin, it's real Drellskin.
That's where Hirokin's body is.
Oh, so based all those Keppel
Giala,
syndrome
I'm in.
inflicted Drow.
The Light Council suggests that you not inform our enemies what you can do. Apparently it works better for a surprise.
Well, this,
Furthermore, when you return, they want to increase your training
which is what the plan was.
to unaware targets.
That's what the plan was. But yes, unfortunately, we must go.
Right, when everyone's ready, we will meet at the other ship. Docking bay coordinates.
It's on another board.
Yes.
So you're going to have to fly. Because you two are supposed to be in command. I'm just Jet Perfectus.
So what was she like? Well, obviously she was quite angry you captured her, but
Laid
incidentally,
back,
I have
like
filled
her
that
drink.
backpack up with like all kinds of stuff.
Was okay with trying.
Like I want the end of an assault rifle poking out, and
which was how I got
like and on the other end like
didn't really like handcuffs.
sword
kinda
hilt.
angry.
it sort of progresses from
and
there. Yeah,
and
I
I'll get the
understand.
chain and I'll loop it through the open pack so it's like locked together and but
Well,
just like hanging
if you
there,
went through a cabin, you might be able to.
wrapped around it.
Learn.
I just suggested
Go through a gear.
And I'm practicing hunch walking, so I will appear like about a foot shorter.
Yeah, that'll be handy actually.
So we have to get in Krogan armor.
Well, here's the problem: we don't have any other armor that fits me, so I'm not wearing armor.
I know.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I do, however, have. Wait a minute. I've got time. I'm going to take an additional piece of equipment onto the ship and work on this on the way. I'm going to rip out the power pack and shield generators from a set of Onyx we have and put it in my outfit. So I've still got shields.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't wear armor. But who knows, maybe I'll shop and find some there that fit me on the planet. Because I want to go shopping, that's what I'll be doing.
Right, so I will check the ship registry. There's a bit.
Priestka.
And contact Citadel Control before we.
This is Citadel Control. How can I help?
This is the Priestka. We are taking off. Requesting clearance and a route out.
Clearance granted. Have a pleasant flight.
Releasing darkness. We're moving out momentarily and taking it slow. 1 and a 2.
1 on the D6.
And 2.
That is very good. You somehow managed to make it there in less than a day.
So I'll go through everything.
It's all in that drawer.
6.
I already scouted the ship.
Intelligence. Yeah.
So what are you looking for in specific?
Investigate. Just more anything
Any personal effects?
personal, anything that sort of. Because anything should have there would be important because you don't take stuff on a ship unless it's important.
There's like a small chain that's got a little blue gem in it. I mean, there's packs of cards. There's a drinking flask.
Yep.
What else does she have?
Glasses and the rest of the mess in the cockpit.
Oh yeah, the cockpit's like a freaking mess. You just throw stuff all over the place.
She's quite messy.
Well, I don't know. Just let me check on the thwomp other side of the console. Yes. Head out of the cockpit. Guys, we got an ETA of just over a day.
Some cigarettes. Personal massager.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Tiala, a little bit of help with your outfit. One of the bottles of alcohol.
I guess you smell of liquor all the time.
How long do we have to
No,
get
just
Less
a
than a
little
day.
bit. It helps. With
Okay,
your,
so in other words, I'm only going to just have enough time to fit the shield generator and the power pack into my
Probably.
coat. Man, I could have used those armor
Because
plates.
I'm guessing you're gonna want like a harness under. I'm guessing to.
Yeah, and I'll have
hold it
to
all in
and I'll have to
place.
put the projector. Good thing I take a sewing kit. I have to put the projectors into the actual coat
Oh.
and that in the hood, I guess. If I wanted to
Probably
cover
would.
my head, it would
Yeah,
either
you
have to
probably
go
have to
into a headband I wear. I'll put it on a headband I wear that way. If the hood comes down.
yeah. Yeah, that and fill up the flask. Add that to your costume.
Take out a grenade. I'm guessing.
Only just practical things.
Yeah, so I'll just do my reading and do a day, so
Oh, your lore and your investigation.
yep.
Sorry, criminal psychology and investigation.
Yep.
What's Crane doing?
I'm gonna be practicing moving around with a fucking visor that has a hologram in it where my face is.
You know, there'll be little gaps for
Oh,
your
is
eyes
it?
where the skull's eyes
okay.
aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's still like something that's very, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Distracting.
Yeah.
from
Right,
the-
in your face.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, by the way, I might put like a little program on your Omni tool that lets you turn it off.
Yeah.
So if you get into a fucking shooting situation, you can, or cutting situation, you can turn it off.
Yeah. Even still, like, moving around
I mean, yeah, there's a couple. Not that you guys have probably needed in such a short time, but there is a couple of like cabins for passengers. Access to the cargo is in the top. But yeah.
Now Rosa will just start the trip with some nervous pacing, and then turn that into a calisthenics routine. Just do some exercise to keep your mind busy.
So if there's nothing else, you guys arrive basically
within the day.
within the day at a cruise.
Where?
A cruise.
Yeah, but where?
Well, I mean, you just
The perdition
Entering.
colony.
yeah. So, and then you get a communique through. This is Perdition Docks. Who is this? Please identify yourself.
Really? Do we have to go through this every time?
Please
Let's-
state the nature of your visit.
Dropping off some passengers, so a little bit of merch, business, and pleasure, and
Drinking.
And you are
name of the ship.
the
Briska.
Briska?
This is the Priska on one of its many valid trips here.
Is it you, Physic? You sound different.
No. She's hired on some extra people to keep up with the work. I'm Carmen, pleased to make your acquaintance. This is my second trip.
Okay, I'm sending you docking info now.
All right, I've received. Thanks for sending that.
And you get docking coordinates. The ship can practically land itself at this point.
Now, remember everyone, don't do anything that doesn't last much.
Drink.
Orbital flight engaged.
Got my arm. Right, so, how do we want to do this? Well, obviously we should go find your brother first, and then try the other thing. So shopping trip, yay.
So yeah, anybody who's up in the cockpit area
Would be me.
coming down. So you basically see like it's a sort of dusty, rocky, sandy planet. You see, like, sort of two different settlements that are joined by several bridges, from what you can tell. The landing pads seem to be located between these buildings. One seems to be a very high walled area.
The other one's Mexico.
That's how I got there.
And then the other one's like basically a different series of buildings.
Scan detected.
Low gravity warning.